And with that, we are back with more Space Quest 6. The Spinal Frontier. So let's just jump back into it. We're breaking out
What
of
are
jail.
you, plastic man? You can't possibly reach anything outside this cell when you're locked in.
Alright, so we're trying to break out. If you remember correctly. And go save Stellar. Alright. So what do we gotta do here?
Now it has some cool ears.
Cool ears. These look like feet.
The rack of a rat adds a nice touch.
Here we go.
An interesting idea. Something's starting to take shape. What are you up to, Roger?
We're up to no good.
Careful. Combining those items might cause a rip in the space-time continuum. A tear in the very fabric of space.
Okay, now we're gonna put some
A
hands
touchment
on it.
of that adds something more to your work in progress.
Put some hands on that bitch.
How creative.
There we go. And the finishing
That's a
touches.
nice touch.
So can we use the shitter?
I don't have to go right now. I went just before you started playing.
In desperation, you attempt to bend the bars, roll the toilet paper out the windows, slide down the roll, and escape. Unfortunately, there are several flaws in this plan.
Bring us another donut? Good thing I didn't forget to do.
You are very fortunate to not be a prisoner on one of those Cervic cruisers. They'd have you eating your... Oh, heck, never mind. You don't need to hear that right before you eat, that's for sure. Ooh, I do go on a little.
A little bit. Oh.
It probably...
He doesn't notice there's two of us in there. That's funny.
You marvel at how much more... Nice. Nice. He's having enough trouble just maintaining his species. I hardly think he's going to be paying much attention to, much less understanding you.
Yeah, well, now we gotta wait for him to come back.
Home sweet home, until you figure out how to get out of here and away from that nearsighted security guard.
Yeah, there's our hint.
Whoa, I see you have a visitor. I'll leave you two alone, but you know the rules. 10 more minutes and they have to leave.
Yikes, it's a good thing Dorf's so vain about wearing his prescribed much thicker glasses. That was too close. I nearly dampened an undergarment.
Alright.
Golly, this food looks so good it might be worth becoming a prisoner for.
Oh, what a
yeah,
dork.
like I'd sure want to be in your position. Not.
Oh, it's so 90s. Do I have a donut already? I do have a donut already. And he's just an idiot. Does not realize that now there's only one. Alright, let's get the
Nice
fuck
work.
out of here.
Sometimes you actually surprise me.
Intership transport. We want to go to the shuttle bay. Alright, so what do we got going on here?
Mmm, a nice fatty donut. Magnum will probably scarf this down. After all, he needs to maintain his boyish tub-o'-guts figure.
Oh, Magnum. Alright, well, let's drug his ass.
In this galaxy... Good thinking. You're being watched.
Arm stretched. Alright. Look at that boy, he's freaking out. No copyright protection here. No trademark violations. The WB Frog. Oh wow, that voice fucked up. Little Elton John. And we know how to take this guy down.
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell. No, you can't get away. I got you now that you've got a hard to believe this is a real job. Oh, my God. So how come you're not going down? I got you with your mumble jumbo and your hubba chubba. Ooh, boy, if I only could, I would. Jeez, why don't you step outside?
Come on. Knock it off, Roger. Let's go.
I think I broke a fingernail here.
We've got places to go and people to see.
Smooth move. You've got his keyring.
And how do we get in the door?
No amount of brute strength can pry these doors. It's one of two buttons you must push simultaneously to open the shuttle bay door.
Well, it's a good thing we have a long arm, huh? Did everybody see that? And we're going through. Ooh. Let's save it. It is a Sierra game. Shuttles everywhere.
Some guy wearing a Delco air filter on his face parked this shuttle.
1701D.
You hear a disembodied voice saying, "Remember your parking space, Luke."
This is from Aliens.
Some woman driver parked her shuttle here and contaminated the whole deep ship with these acid-bleeding, multi-jawed, exoskeletal aliens, and you had a really huge mess to clean up. Just for that, Kielbasa refused to validate her parking slip.
No validation.
Ooh, a mint condition 57 Gateway Bel Air with mag thrusters, overhead lifters, and 4-pod barrels. It's a standard Starcon shuttle built for speed and maneuverability. Unfortunately, with a budget of only 550,000 buckazoids, they had to leave off certain amenities, like airtight seals, decent shields, and restrooms.
Alright, so which one's ours?
The shuttle's alarm is now deactivated.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Alright, now how the hell are we gonna get out of here?
It's a recall notice.
hell does this even mean?
It's the recall. These are the seats for the pilot and navigator. The semi.
No, what is that?
These are the seats. This. It wouldn't be prudent
To do that at this juncture. All right, well, let's see what we can do here.
Nothing happens. That button must not work at this time.
Let's hit the power button. No idea what we just got. But it's all ours now. Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Nothing happens. That button must not work at this time.
We've hit every button, haven't we? Oh.
That wouldn't
Hmm. 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 Not really sure what we're supposed to do.
You summon the.
Sure, Lanthium. Let's go with that. Let's leave that on sulfur, because that's what the cheat sheet here says. Silver and neon. Mm-hmm.
Don't touch that.
Hmm.
Nothing happens. That button must not work at this time.
How about this button? Oh, retinal scan. Good thing we have an eyeball.
Let's see if this sucker works.
Apparently that's copy protection that we just did. Well, he better have clearance. Get the hell out of here.
Hey! Here's your fish!
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. It's kind of a little easy. Too easy. Oh, it's gonna be kielbasa.
Janitor Wilco, what are you doing? You have no authorization to take that shuttle. To make matters worse, you have launched into the middle of a super double reverse anti-anomaly. You will turn that ship around
even know what
immediately
that
and
is.
head back to the shuttle bay. Do you understand, Wilco?
Bite me, Commander.
Ooh.
What was that last transmission, Wilco?
We're having a little problem with the signal, sir. I mean, with all due respect, sir, I did plead with you not to leave Stellar behind. Sir, I sense that something's just not right with that community. I don't believe Stellar is dead, and I just can't leave her there. I'm going to do this, sir.
regardless of the consequences. Stellar saved my life not once, but twice. I owe her.
Stella!
Well, that was her own stupid mistake. I demand that you return at once, Wilco. If you do so and surrender now, your record will be taken into consideration during your disciplinary hearing.
Oh, that'll help you loads.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just can't. I have to do this.
Yeah, Roger, stick to your
Wilco, you
guns.
fool!
I mean,
Just
if you
then,
really
the
wanted to
shuttle
get
is
us-
sucked into the anti-anomaly. Communication with the deep ship has been disrupted.
This ain't good. This can't be good at all. Alright, well, that light's flashing. Let's click it. Well, hello.
Sir, I am unable to access the navigational computer. I am guessing that it may have overloaded just as the divalium crystal somehow went offline. Once repairs have been made and the shuttle engines have been refired, I believe I can follow the deep ship's ion trail back to Delta Berxilon 5.
How'd you know
That
we
would be
wanted to
quite
go
cool, Manuel. You sure about that?
Once the divalium crystal has been repaired, our electrical system reestablished, and the engines fired, I am 97.2% certain.
there? It's not as bad.
Why only 97.2%?
I judged 97.2% to sound more hip to our audience than would 100. You would have to mention it.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. It's the players you ruined it for.
Tudum-tsh. Okay. So let's stand up.
This compartment contains the divalium crystal subprocessor and main flux coupling.
Okay.
The shuttle closet contains an EVA suit and helmet for those infrequent repairs. This compartment contains the manual override array and the pattern buffer subroutines.
Okay. Let's get in there.
Don't screw with the pattern buffer array. If you get messed up during teleportation, it can unscramble you.
What do we got here?
Wow. The crystal seems to have broken. I swear it wasn't me.
Now
Never
we're
knew.
in deep.
Hey, I've gotten us this far, haven't I?
Yes, and what a wonderful place it is. How did I get hooked up in this deal? My agent's going to be hearing from me big time.
Alright, well, what do we got? Glue, tape, and what is this thing? A pump?
It's the pump you retrieved from the shuttle trunk. It reminds you of one of those hand pumps you use when the astrohead plugs up. This button turns the data.
What's
Oh, great. The data quarter seems to be fried.
Oh, yeah. Let's take that, though, because that looks like one of those crystals. Is that what it is?
It's a piece of divalium crystal.
Oh, and it's got a chip in it, so...
You pour glue all over the...
The glue? Oh, I gotta close it first before I can exit. Stupid.
I guess the divalium crystal won't work in this form. Fortunately, I have vast experience in the reforming of broken items.
Yes, I do.
It's no wonder. You've had to repair a lot of stuff you've broken in your time. The word clod comes to mind.
What didn't
I
that
guess
work?
the divalium crystal won't.
It's no wonder you've had to repair a lot of stuff you've broken in your time. The word clod comes to mind.
I guess
It's
it feels nice.
Why won't it let me fix it? Do we need to put glue on both ends? Ah.
You hold the glue-coated segment to
That's
the
what
broken
it
divalium
is.
crystal for 10 seconds to set the glue.
Alright, now we gotta go out in space, I think.
Then, the Galactican said, if I did have hover capabilities, I wouldn't need the cleft snorter. Ah, excuse me, sir. How may I enhance your efforts? Sir, the divalium crystal seems to
There
be
we
in
go.
proper configuration, but I'm afraid we'll need a power boost to restart the engines. I'm sensing that we may also have some sort of engine inlet blockage as well.
Alright, well, let's go outside.
You pull the handle and hear something release on the outside of the shuttle.
There we go. Should we put this candle back on? We are a janitor. Alright. Lost in space. Let's just go outside. Well, we clean the inside of the
EVA
shuttle.
suits weren't designed just as a fashion statement, Roger.
Dun dun dun. I guess right. We don't have to save it this time. Let's suit up. I mean, you couldn't just put it on. Again, you couldn't just put it on. Alright, here's the engine. Let's take a look
That,
at
of course,
first.
is your freshly stolen shuttle. What's with this fish deal? Now one stuck in the engine intake.
Don't forget your fish. Oh, it's gross. Alright, what do we got back here?
It's a help sign.
Well, let's get that. Because we definitely need help. And those look like jumper cables.
These are the shuttle's jumper cables. That sure doesn't make you feel real secure about this spacecraft if those are standard equipment.
I mean, you should always have. That was a nice animation there. Alright, so how do we put this help sign up? Time passes. What's up with the more time passes? Oh, he's not doing it now. Even more time passes. What do we got here?
Hello, sweetheart.
Wrigley.
You look like you could use a little assistance. Is there anything I can do?
Well, yes, there is. Thanks for stopping.
We need a
We
jump.
should just name it, I guess.
It seems I've stalled my engines. Could you give me a jump? I have cables.
I'd jump you in a
Ooh.
heartbeat, Dollface. I guess you must have got caught up in that anti-anomaly. It can be a real pain in the... Well, anyway, let's get it done.
All right.
Well, here's your end of the cables.
I'll let you know when I'm all hooked up. Contact!
He's holding him in one hand. All right, we gotta look at this. I think the recall notice, if I remember those.
It's
signs.
the recall note. It reads, Dear Ham Shuttle Owner, it has come to our attention that there is a minor misprint in the owner's manual for the 1000 series of shuttles. Until a new manual can be acquired, please disregard page 73, paragraph 4 of that manual.
Okay, where it reads, as you Mars know, when jumping the 1000 series, please match the plus cable end with the plus terminal on the Paraflex repeater deck. Follow the same procedure for the minus cable and the mouse pole. It should now read, as any more knowns, when jumping the 1000 series, please match the plus cable with the uprights pole and the minus cable with the O pole. Thank you for flying hamster. The red cable is plus. It's the uprights. So it's going to be the one on the left. I don't see any uprights. And that was on the O, right?
Okay, manual. We're all hooked up. Give it a try.
Fish. Think we got it. Good job, Wrigley.
Bye-bye, Sugar Bunny. I gotta be running along.
Hey, thanks for stopping to help me.
See ya.
Bye, baby. Oh, it's Wrigley instead of Ripley. She's dead.
Don't.
All right.
That wouldn't. It feels. Don't touch that. It feels.
Did he say
It
don't
wouldn't
mess
be
with it?
proof. That's delightful. That's delightful. You summon the ability. It wouldn't be prudent. Don't touch that.
No. Don't mess with it.
You neatly replace the.
Alright, we'll put our ship back, and now we're going to save it and get the hell out of here for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for dropping in. If you're new, drop a sub. Always drop a like. Always, always, always drop a like. See? Drop a like. And till next time, guys, I am the J-Dog, and I am out.